What up, y'all? I'm Steve with ELEV8 Presents, here to do another glass review. This piece is made by M&M Tech. It's a company founded by a father and son. The father's actually been blowing glass for over 40 years. They actually produce all the percs on their own. This piece features a Lattice Perc with a splash guard up above it. It also comes with a custom bowl made by these cats. Looks like it's made on a 38 piece of tubing. Gives a really big, nice bowl, nice, big, heavy. Well, with that said, let's get this review started. On this piece, we gave the overall score a 7.8. I think the function of this is freaking remarkable. No splash in my mouth, it's put together well, it's the right size, it's on point. Go M&M Tech. I think this thing works phenomenally, so I give it a 7.8. For the ease of use of this thing, again, I give it a 7.7. It's hard to knock it down. It just is easy to use. For the overall ergonomics of this thing, I give it a 7.7. When it's sitting in my lap, it's the right length, it just is the right distance, it all feels right, not too long, not too short. It's the perfect Goldilocks. So for the test, did I get any water in my mouth? I had to give this thing an 8. I pulled on it really hard. The splash guard is right, it works, it's got the right distance here. And if there's a little bit of ice up here, good Lord, take it to the next level. So for the overall quality of this thing, I give it a 7.9. The quality is just spectacular. These guys down there at M&M Tech, they're just crushing it. For the overall of the welds, I give it a 7.8. I find everything to just be really, really clean. I can't find any real problems with it. There's one tiny little thing in here and that's why I gave it down. But the weld is phenomenal. I find little issues with everything and it's almost impossible to find something here. So 7.8. For the thickness of the glass, I gave it a solid 8. It's made on 50 mil tubing and it's heavy wall tubing. So it's just solid. For imperfections, I give this thing a 7.9. Again, it's almost impossible for me to find an imperfection on this thing. I think it's fabulous. These guys down there at M&M Tech, they're killing it. For the overall looks of this piece, I give it a 7.5. The piece is just remarkably well put together. The color scheme is good. I love it. For the artisanal perspective of this thing, I give it an overall 7. Sometimes I wish they would add a little more some color to it. Honestly, I don't know what else you could have done. So I have a want for something that I can't want. For the color scheme, again, I give it a 7.8. It's balanced very well. Heavy blue in the bottom and the top with a slight little bit in the middle, balanced by an overall clear. I love it. For the overall affordability of this, I give it a 7.2. Being made in America, this thing at $275 is a fabulous deal. Probably takes me roughly about, I'm gonna say 3 to 4 hours to produce this with the percs. So smoking deal. It's a perfect piece to add to any artisan's collection. For the overall skill set of this piece, I give it a 7.4. I find this perc on here phenomenally hard to make. It's incredible. I don't even know how they do it. And then how they put this thing together, good Lord, it's great. I love it. My hat's off to these guys at M&M Tech. They got a 7.6 overall from all the categories. And with that, that's a 96 percentage. Man, let me go to school with y'all every day and copy your papers. These cats are cutting it down good. Well, that wraps it up for this thing. I want to say thanks a lot from Steve here over at ELEV8 Presents. If you like what you're all seeing, subscribe to our stuff, leave some comments. Let us know what you want to see next. See y'all later.